guys, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome. Woo! I was doing a head bob. Welcome back to my channel. It is Monday and it's time for round 3. It's been one of those days, you guys. If you haven't checked out my personal channel, I am doing my own thing on my Katie Joy Live, Katie Joy Vlogs. I am going to be having a channel specifically for content related to me, my family, and just life, and a place to chit chat. Get back to what we used to do on this channel when we were a little bit smaller, and just a place for me to be me. This channel is going to stay Without a Crystal Ball, and this is going to be some hot tea for you, but check out my new channel in the description box below. All right, so we are gonna do a video update on Jenelle Evans because there's never a dull moment in this woman's life, and the cops were called on her for something that you might not be surprised about. Before we get into it, do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to my channel by clicking down here and turn those notifications on so you know when I go live. All right, so let's talk about Jenelle Evans because there is a Nugget Gate. Remember a lot of you guys back in the day, you found me because of Nugget Gate? Yeah, it's been a long time since that thing happened with Nugget. It was horrible, it was terrible. Then there was that whole thing with the kids, the CPS involvement, all of it. And Jenelle lost her job on MTV. There has been, you know, this sort of fallout where she was canceled, I guess, in a way because of what David decided to do to Nugget. David's ever-changing explanation for why Nugget's life ended the way it did has always evolved. And so naturally, the people who follow Jenelle are constantly on pins and needles anytime a new animal is welcomed into this home. And recently, a pit bull became the animal of choice for the Evans family, Eason family. So what happened? Okay, about a week ago, if not a little bit more, maybe 10 days ago, Jenelle does a post and says that she is now a new mommy. And it's linked to this article that basically says a pit bull apparently shows up at her house. Outside her gate, she says. Now the story has changed. First off, it was outside her gate. Then it was someone left her outside chained in 35-degree weather. There's a lot of things that have people very confused about this little dog. They say it shows up at their house and the dog ends up being pregnant. That's right, and delivers 9 pups. And so now they not only have a dog with babies, but now they have 10 new dogs, which has got a lot of people really upset because obviously David. Well, Jenelle then took to her Facebook and she posted a status that basically said this: "Wow, now it turns into call the cops on Jenelle for a stray pit bull having puppies. I did not breed this dog. I did not steal this dog. I gave this dog a home and have been feeding her. Whoever left the dog chained outside being pregnant in 35-degree weather is beyond me, but luckily she found us. We gave her a warm spot to sleep since then. Don't leave your animals out in the freezing weather." So apparently the dog shows up at her property and she posts something online about how this dog shows up. Somebody goes to the house and they think it's their dog. It's not their dog. And she takes the dog in. Dog's pregnant. Dog has 9 kids. Naturally, 9 puppies. Everyone literally thinks this puppy has been stolen. Only a day before, she had shared an article via slappy.com, which basically said, "I'm a new mommy again." It took us to a website, and in the article on Slappy's, it basically says, this was her explanation to Slappy's. It says, on November 25th, a stray pit bull showed up at the end of Jenelle and David's driveway. She posted on her Facebook that she was lost, but no one came forward, and the post read, "If anyone has a pregnant pit bull in the Delco area, please let me know. Thanks." They did say, then a couple shows up and it appears that it's not their dog. And then it says they name her Little Mama, and the stray mom gave birth on Sunday morning to 9 beautiful and healthy puppies. She then took to Instagram to make an official statement that said the puppies are healthy and happy. The mom did a great job. The question is that she says that this one was left chained outside, and then the next one is it shows up at her house. So did the mom break off of her chain and then run to her house? Under the comments, somebody did say, notice the discrepancy here. So she says in the article that the dog shows up, but then on the Facebook page, she says the dog was chained outside. And so it says This person says, you can't just take someone's dog though. You should have called and reported them to the Humane Society and let them handle it and possibly remove the dog from the home. You can't just take someone's dog and bring it home just because you feel like you could give it a better home. I know it sucks, but it doesn't work that way, and it is indeed theft, especially if you took someone's animal from their property without consent. And then someone else pointed out the discrepancy, said the dog was chained up, therefore she didn't find y'all like you're claiming. You stole her. And someone else said, where did you find the dog? I thought you lived in the middle of nowhere. So you went to someone's property and took the dog. Then another person said, have you had the vet check for a microchip? Thank you for reusing this dog and for rehousing this dog and the babies. So it is confusing. The dog shows up at the property, but the dog is chained. And then people called her out on it and said that she stole the dog, and then they called the cops and they claimed that she stole this dog. It seems a little bit far-fetched that she stole a dog, but again, David Eason is not the most predictable human being. I'm confused here. Why would her story 1 minute be the dog showed up at our property and we just showed up, and then the next it's why would your dog be chained outside? If the dog was chained outside and you literally unchained the dog from somebody's property, that technically would be theft. You would be stealing someone's dog if they were chained to that property and you removed the chain and you took the dog home. Or did the dog break off the chain and the dog just ran? Pit bulls are pretty strong. So could it just been a mix-up, like a discrepancy in how she described it, where the dog broke free from the chains? But it is true. Why don't you try bringing it to the Humane Society? Why wouldn't you call the police and let them know that you found a stray dog? Why wouldn't you potentially contact animal control to see if they know if there's been any reports for missing dogs in your area? Or why wouldn't you take it to a vet to see if it has a microchip, to see if it has an owner who could take the dog? There's a lot of ways to take a dog, and just taking the dog and acting like it's your dog is not one of them. But that's just me. So I kind of agree with them, but I'm not sure that I would go to the extent of calling the police on her. I would have maybe left her a comment if I were someone that actually wanted her to say, hey, you maybe need to call the police, or maybe you should call the Humane Society, something. Either way, the puppies are in good shape. She shared a photo and a video on her Facebook. The puppies are doing well. The mama looks happy and fed. But what do you think the cops are going to do here? Are they going to charge her with theft of a dog? And did someone report the dog missing and that's why they contacted her? Or did somebody from online call the cops and then just claim that she stole the dog based on what she posted, whether or not that's actually true? And did she actually steal the dog? These are all the questions I have and I want to know. Tell me what your thoughts are in the comments below. Bye, guys.